Hello and welcome back everyone to the Chariot series. I was going to say chassis variant, now it's the Chariot series here. And this one, we are kicking off with the Cute Fox, also known as the Kit Fox. And I'm going to horribly butcher the pronunciation, but the Innisphere name I believe is Uller, possibly. Someone from the Scandi regions of the world, please give me a nice phonetic pronunciation of that, because I'd love to be able to get the name right. I'm pretty sure I've pronounced it wrong. So anyway, I'll remain with Kit Fox, the clan name for this little light battle mech for the remainder of the series until I get that nailed down. I'd ask for Rack, but he'd probably just troll me. So yeah, this is obviously looking at the other versions of the Kit Fox that currently aren't in MechWarrior Online. Maybe we'll see them one day. Maybe we won't. When I was looking through, there is a decent number of versions that haven't been added, and this Monday's drop of videos is 3, but there are still others to come. So next week you're going to get more Kit Fox versions, at least 2, possibly a 3rd. So there might actually be 6 versions of this mech that currently aren't in MWO, and it's a real shame. Sorry about that. The Kit Fox is quite a versatile light. It's one of the first lights to really highlight the big differences between clan and Innisphere technology, in the terms that this 30-ton light mech is roughly equivalent to a 45, possibly a 50-ton medium Innisphere mech, and it really scared the crap out of people, especially tabletop players, I imagine, the first time they came up against something like this, because it has speed, and it's got pretty decent firepower, and half-decent armor, and really, it becomes an absolute terror on the field in tabletop, and it can be just the same here in MechWarrior Online. A couple of weird omissions though. When the pack was initially announced way back when you could buy gold packs, if you remember those, $500, and the Kit Fox only came with the, I think it started with there was the C version and a couple of others, but oddly enough there wasn't the A version or the B version, and this is the A. I've probably shown this off in streams and stuff before. I may have also previously done a video about it, but it does deserve its own place in the series regardless. So the alpha version is a Gauss and 2ER medium version of the Kit Fox. It essentially turns it into a fire support / sniping platform. So it's a frightening piece of equipment. It comes with about 2 ton of ammo, so you've got more than enough shots to really sit back, find the weak spots on bigger mechs, especially in today's game like Fafnirs and the such. You're waiting for those to get opened up, and then you start sniping them with that Gauss rifle and start plinking away. And a lot of players, I don't think, are expecting a light mech to be running around with a Gauss, and there's a decent backup, I'd say, of 2 ER mediums that still keep it in the fight. So I've really liked the A variant of the Kit Fox. It's probably my favourite one of all of them, to be honest. It's not probably as in demand, I'd say, as things like the Charlie version with its AAA MS, especially in the LRM dominated arena of MechWarrior Online at times. This is still fun though. You can build this very easily off just the prime chassis. You just need 1 ballistics. I think it's in the right arm, if I remember correctly. I'll have to wait till it fires, and you just need the other arm, the opposite side, just to have 2 energy slots. And you can dink about with the armor setup however you please, and obviously you get the skills on there to give yourself a few extra rounds of the Gauss ammo and some speed tweak and maybe some armor ones in there. I think you're pretty golden, to be honest. Damage wise, you can do quite a lot. It's a good harasser, and with the speed you'd be able to get around the flanks on big maps like Polar Highlands and Alpine Peaks and stuff, and start setting yourself up in a nice firing position. As I said, it's relatively inexpensive to produce, and the only reason I can think that PGI wanted to keep the A variant out of the game, especially at launch, I suppose, was the fact that they probably themselves saw how many Gauss rifles were already in the clan lineup, and probably how easy it could be to exploit at the time, the Gauss sort of meta of it all. And yeah, having a light mech with a Gauss rifle probably wasn't a good idea at the time. Although they did leave the door open for you to make it, I guess they just didn't want to oversaturate the default builds with loads of Gauss rifles. I am surprised though that it never retroactively made its way into the game in a patch or an update or some kind of addition, whether it be free or part of some kind of reinforcements pack. I don't know why that never happened. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I would really like to know what the selection process in PGI is for certain variants of, especially of clan mechs in the Omni category, because some of them do have odd omissions like that, things that could have been there but never were. And yeah, it would be an interesting discussion, I think, to just see what it is. What were they looking at? What were the different factors they were taking into account? Like, were they worried about the community building certain things, or were they worried about certain builds becoming too prominent, or did they think that that mech didn't need that because its role is going to be this in MechWarrior Online? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I would like to see them talk about, that kind of stuff to discuss. Maybe that's a platform at MechCon, I don't know. Maybe it's something they could do in a future Q&A. Hey Tina, hey, maybe you could do that. Maybe you can get some like questions, like maybe ask for like some serious questions and stuff from the community, and get a few of the folks in the dev studios to answer them. I'm sure there's plenty of people who want to get their part across, you know? Maybe clarify a few things. That'd be kind of fun. That'd actually be interesting. Anyway, that was that one. My favourite Kit Fox I lost in, you know, as should be the case. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!